Well, hello, people. Bug is over here on the sofa with his head curled. Oh, here he comes. He's in an interesting mood today. I think he wants to go out, but he's about to get a bath, so that's going to change things. Okay, it is January the 7th. Wow, 2021. The world is in a really interesting place right now, so I hope everybody is just really staying grounded and really connected to our heart-centered spaces and really emanating high vibrational frequencies for a created world that is peaceful and just and rational, so that we can move through this turbulence in the most diplomatic way. So, that being said, there are a lot of energetic shifts that are going to be occurring between now and the end of February. So we'll see how that all goes down. I've been mentioning a lot lately that I've been doing the Joe Dispenza meditations, and they're really powerful and I think life-changing. So continuing to do that is really supporting the design of the reality that I'm creating in terms of the personality I'm developing myself into being. So it's a phenomenon. It's like a very interesting phenomenon. Check it out. It's about how we actually reprogram our personality, our brain, to formulate our realities, and how we can actually change our patterning in ways that creates from the future versus the past. You know, this is all about not having the past create the future. So it takes a lot of work and intentionality. And if you're interested in learning more, check his stuff out. There's tons of stuff on YouTube about him, but it's really powerful, really good work. Let's see what messages want to come through for today, Thursday, January 7th. Get you in alignment with some high vibes. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Okie dokie. Brown bear, take time out. Yeah, all right, got it. Peacock, let it shine. All right, so this is all about really just taking it down a notch and really doing some work on yourself. I feel like that's really what you can do right now in this space of transition and change, because I think things are going to start to speed up as we go further into 2021. But right now, I think the most powerful thing that you can do is just chill, wait, and then you can let it shine. Okay, then there'll be a coming out. I'm coming out. That's gonna happen, but there needs to be some time first for that to happen. First, it's gonna be really important that you really stay in a space where you're just kind of watching, waiting, taking time to do some reflection. You know, don't take it. This isn't a time for action. That will happen. There might be some polarizing energy, like, oh my God, I'm so tired of not doing anything and being in the house, and when is this ever gonna end? I actually, to be honest with you, love my life right now. I love my life. I spent 10 years day in and day out working in a business where it was relentless, and I dreamed of downtime. I dreamed of quiet. I dreamed of not having to leave the house. And look at that. I manifested my dreams. I'm sitting in my house for the first time ever in my life. I don't have a TV. I'm alone with Bug and it's quiet and beautiful, and I can channel, and I can be here with you, and I can do work to really focus on internal growth, and I can be really appreciative. And you know, it's not easy sitting in a space that's quiet all the time, and it takes a lot of like intentional grounding to really remember how fortunate I am to have this experience when I longed for it for the greater part of 10 years. So that being said, look for what you can stand in gratitude around. Really watch and wait as the next several months of life unfold. Take this time to continue to do work on yourself, and then you'll be ready. You can let your peacock feathers shine. Okie dokie. All right, let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to say right now related to the tarot. Yeah, there's just a lot of things that we're kind of working through right now, you guys. So I think it's really important just to trust the process and know that where we're going is actually pretty dang awesome. Pretty dang awesome. And you don't have to know right now. Sun, yes, let it shine. Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Wheel. Wow. Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Oh, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, Three of Wands, Six of Swords, King of Swords, Nine of Cups. Let's see, what is this Nine of Cups all about up here? All right, so you're really working on creating, you're designing your life right now. So while you're actually watching and waiting and taking time out, you're really, even if you're not like really clear about what it is that you're designing your life. So I think if you do actually look up some of the stuff from Joe Dispenza, he has these meditations that you can download off his website. You can get I think they're like $15, $20. But you can also get them online. I don't know. I went on his website and I got them, but here's where I'm going with this. When you can really create a space for yourself where you're meditating and you're not, there's no time, there's no space. You're just being in the now, in the frequency of the 0 point energy field and the just being of your energy. You can really allow for the, your brain waves will change. You'll start to be in an alpha brain wave state, and you're then now actually able to move yourself out of the past frequency and into just the now, and actually see for yourself who it is that you want to create yourself to be. And then you can design that reality to come into your existence, into your manifestation. You don't have to worry about creating it. It's about the design of it right now, okay? So that's what this is. This is you really standing in a space of really working on designing your life, having what your heart is desiring, and trusting that you are headed in the direction of truth. What's meant for you will be for you, and learning new things about yourself that might feel a little difficult, okay? And there could be some, when you start doing work on yourself and you start looking at your patterns that may have existed from as far back as you can remember, it might feel very disappointing and difficult for you to actually you might feel like you might have intentions to actually change these things, but unless you're actually looking at the patterning and actually doing this like work to reprogram your mind, you can have all the intentions in the world, but you got to start actually doing the work. So this is all about really looking at what are your options for moving forward in your life. And are you seeing the big picture around what you may have wanted that didn't come to fruition that you're coming to terms with, so that you can actually work through some baggage that has kept you in a particular way of being that is no longer what you're committed to. And what you are committed to is really awakening to what you stand for in terms of what you love, what is grounded, what is the appropriate emotional space for you to exist in. So if, like one of the things that I am really present to is how I have certain stress responders to particular things in my life, like how I had my business and how I was like, oh my God, how is this going to work? How are we going to pay these bills? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that? When are the people going to come? Ha, la, 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 la. Like there was so much uncertainty when you're dealing with a business that is reliant upon external circumstances. So I got caught in a loop of stress, reaction, cause, effect. I mean, it's a very Newtonian way of thinking. And a shift in consciousness would be really looking at how I got into the habit of being in that stress. And the work would be to actually then interrupt that, break the habit of being that version of myself, and create a new way, create a new personality. So this is this energy right here. It's very, you're awakening to what it is that your convictions around love, around emotional grounding, around who is this version of yourself that really is who you want to be, and how do you create the space to actually embody that energy so you can start actually practicing it, so you can actually start trying it on and see how does it look, how does it feel, how can I practice continuing to work in the direction of being that version. Because you are really in this space of working out what it is that you are creating for your life, for yourself. What is this life that you are creating for yourself? And overcoming what didn't work out, what didn't happen in the way you thought. Just really, putting an end to all unnecessary, like you might have wanted stuff to be, you might have wanted to end things, and you're overcoming whatever difficulties were in that frequency. So let's see. What do we need to do to align ourselves for removing the blocks here? What are some of the blocks here? Five of Wands. There's some conflicting messages on how to actually move. You might not be 100% clear about what is going to be the next opportunity. What is going to be the business? What is going to be what's going to inspire you? What's going to motivate you? There's some conflict around moving forward that you're working through. Saturn and Leo energy right there. My Saturn is in Leo. I can absolutely relate to this energy. It's like when you're in battle, you're caught up in a battle, an energetic frequency battle. It could be with yourself, it could be with others. You're embattled in something. So for me, even though I'm creating all these things for my life, there are certain things that I am still working through the lessons around that are having an impact on where I'm headed, related to like the structure of my living space, the structure of my business entities, so on and so forth. Okay, so there's that. That's definitely something in the space. So let's see, messages from spirit. So where I'm going with that is there could be blocks around, actually there could be things in the actual space, some conflicting experiences that are actually in the space for you to go forward towards what you want. It could be related to people, places, and things, but there are definitely some, external circumstances, lessons that you're still working through, experiences. Ace of Wands, yeah, but there's a new opportunity here. Once you work through that it's gonna happen. It's gonna start moving. Okay, let's see, messages from your higher self. Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Hermit. More Hermit. Okay, all right. Rather than focusing on all the confusion around how things did or didn't go, or all the things in your space that could have made, get out of the cycle. There's a cycle that needs to be interrupted, and that's what Spirit is saying, that by going inside and watching and waiting and taking time to yourself, you're really going to do the necessary work to actually continue to architect and design the reality that's going to pull for your new version. Okay, so there might be some anger, you might have some confusion around how things did or didn't go. You might be flip-flopping around, like, where am I going? How is this? What's this? How come this didn't happen the way I wanted it to happen? Whatever the actual Seven of Cups, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles energy is, that confusion, anger, indecision, it's not serving. I mean, it might be a necessary learning in order for you to really do some work, but you're actually turning your back on that. You're actually like, okay, I'm gonna go over here and just work on myself rather than being caught up in this uncertainty. I'm just gonna go sit on the side of this mountain and meditate, which is, hallelujah, praise Jesus. I'm into that. Good for you. All right, let's see, where are we going with this? Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. So really overcoming, going from the Five of Pentacles to the Four of Wands is actually being broke to stable is really what you're working on. So shifting mindsets from lack to abundance. And you've been working on that for a while. And that's actually, that's good. That's where we're headed. We're headed to more stable abundance on the horizon here. But again, use this time wisely. Use this time to really focus on who you're creating yourself to be. Who do you want to be? Where are you going? Deep knowing, to the sea, exchanging gifts. You know your intuition is a gift because you know that it is guiding you towards where you're headed. So just keep doing the work on actually designing the world into existence for yourself. And trust that your intuition is guiding you in the right direction. It's a gift. You could receive an actual gift around, something may open up that letting go of things actually may be gifts. Trusting your intuition that you're moving in the right direction is a gift. You're headed towards some opportunity that's going to really be abundant. It's going to be a gift to your life. So trust that process. Trust that you are moving in that direction. Use your intuition to guide you in the direction of what is the gift of your life. Okay? All right, you guys. Happy Thursday. See you again.